Well, good morning, everybody. I'm still here. I'm packed up, fixing to head out, go back into the park, which is over there. It's up in those mountains. There's little valleys in there. Of course, from this location, you've either got to go several miles left and then in from the north, or several miles to the west. They call that the west entrance to Joshua Tree. Neighbors are still there. Some new neighbors last night out there in that car. Several people here today. This is it. I'm heading on now, so I'm fixing to head out. The place, left it as good or better than I found it. But, I think I'll head to the north section and go in. I'll go ahead and go to McDonald's and have a McDonald's breakfast, blah blah blah, and then head up into the park, grab a little water, head up into the park, do some e-biking on some of them roads, and then head on over to that Chuckwalla area. That's several miles, 100 miles plus today, so I'm gonna get rolling. Hope everybody's having a good one, and I'll talk actions later. See ya. Hey everybody, I'm here at what's called the Geology Tour Road. I'm gonna take the e-bike out of the way. It's 18-mile round trip total, so I'm not gonna go that far. I'm gonna go about 5 and then come back. Maybe go up that road if I got the juice for it. I'm kind of like right in the middle of the park. It's a good way to describe this. Roughly right in the center of it. Hope you guys are having a good one. So let's get going right here right quick. See how much power I got. 53.9, about 54.9 is about the max. I'm about 85 to 90%. Power level 2, and we are moving. I figure I could probably drive this first 5 miles if I wanted to. Look at that. See how that washboard? I barely feel them. 1.8 billion years of geology in total in this area is exposed to some extent. Different rocks. Oh hell, I'd say, damn. Ooh, you wouldn't want to get in that. I can still get through this though. They say it gets rough. The sign back there says it gets well, like 5 miles in here, there's a big loop, and that's 4-wheel drive only and high clearance suggested. And it says it gets steep in places and ruddy. Little flowers. I just fixed this front tire, blew it up. Seems to be holding, but I don't know, in another mile or two. I missed my little rear view mirror. Yeah, it's still on that damn train up in DC. Got hung on one of the, I don't know, got hung on something on a chair or something as I was trying to get off the train. Getting in a hurry. That's the way it goes. Joshua trees. I'm up here. I'm above 4,000 feet. That seems to be where they like it. As I say about that old mine, or that contact mine, I was at 3,500. They wasn't growing yet, but you get up around 4, you start seeing them. 45.5 might be their prime location. Anyway, yeah, look here. I can still get through this, I think. Yeah, I know I can on this, but I think I could in the van. Get way over here to the right. Straddling big ruts. Anyway, all right, I'll get off here and save some battery power. Hope you guys are having a good day. This is Yukon, and I'll talk to you later. Everybody, I've been going downhill a lot, so I'm not gonna go too much further, but I'm in the shed here now. The roads really got rough. There's a sign back there that said 4-wheel drive recommended. And I remember seeing this formation out there in the distance. That's a volcanic, like a plug. It never erupted, it just solidified, and now it's eroded away. Oh wow, yeah, I can see the road keeps going for a long damn way. Ain't no way I'm going all the way down in there. I've not used much battery, but golly, all wheel coming back up it obviously, and I've been going down for a ways. I'd like to find a little place down here where there's a big rock or something, a little bit of shade. Take 5, drink a little water. I did not bring the boat, but I do have one part of a little bitty roll up that I had left. Yes. Look at this. Yeah, it turns one way after a ways too. And they highly recommend it. Well, it's 4-wheel drive. It says 4-wheel drive only on it. This says recommended. Right there. There's actually a rock. Right there with some shade in between them. Let me go just a little bit further. If I don't find something, I'll come back here. Over there's a good one. There's a do not drive over there. Yeah, see why people would want to. They've been driving up in there. Shade there. There's some cloud. The bike will be alright. I'll just leave the bike right here. I'm gonna take some water. I'm gonna take 5 over here. Look at that. Like it's like a little table on that rock. There was some, they were huge, like ballots. Look at this big one right here. I mean, that thing, dude, for real. That's like the size of my house. That's no bullshit. I'm not getting carried away there. Look at that thing. God. Look at how that rock holding it up's like crushed. Golly, that's scary looking. If it falls, I mean, I'm like out there. I'm dead. Instant death. It's like a little wash. It's 15 degrees cooler right here. Look at how those cracks are penetrating downward. This sumbitch ain't gonna be there that much longer. Ow. Oh, they're needles. Thorny. The thorny bastard. God, look at that monster. Wow. That's wild how that rock beneath it's like cracked like that. I mean, them cracks actually look fresh to me. Look like they're forming. Damn, that's a lot of weight. But I guess it does look very well balanced. Shit. Look at that jet. See it? Look, there's all kinds of balanced rocks here. All kinds of them. Look at that. Nice little, this is a neat little Look at that. I see why people's been parking up in there, though. See how they blocked it? People have been coming up in here and parking, climbing on these rocks. Dang, I don't like. Look at that. It's so badass. It's bigger than it looks, too. I don't know how to make that clear. That rock, it literally is the size of my fucking house. That ain't no bullshit. I dare say it's bigger. It is. It's taller. Don't know if it's quite as wide, but it's as long and taller. Wow. That's badass. Let's go just a little further. But yeah, the soil pretty much everywhere is, see how it's very coarse, so it's more like a very tiny gravel more than a sand, or a very coarse sand, at least on the surface, that drop surface layer. Look at this. This is solid granite. At least it has good footing typically. Look how these are, they're shedding away. Look at that. There's a big hole right there. There's the road. I bet you could crawl around, get up in there, and really be in a cool spot. Go around, like down in that crack right there, and go under these boulders. That looks like a big opening there. I didn't have always a garb. I'll probably still get over there. I don't know. I don't want to fuck around and fall. It is very steep. But luckily granite is very non-slip. When it's dry, usually it's good. Dang. Hear the birdies. I like this. See, there's not a bunch of tourists. There's just a vehicle or two here and there. Damn. We got to check out that big rock one more time. I'm fascinated with that thing. It really, this camera does not do any justice whatsoever to the size of that. GoPro might actually be getting. Sorry about that dead battery, everybody. It may go dead again, but we'll film it. Look at this big yucca plant. Look at that. Look at the big valley out there with the Joshua trees going all the way across. There's one blown over right up here. I took a picture of it. The roots are really stringy looking. Not as big as you'd think, the size of that tree. Anyway, make more video later. Get back, give me another battery. Arch rock, everybody. Off the beaten path. I'm actually behind it. You don't get a good view of it, really. There's people. It's a vast area. Huge boulders. Awesome. It's pretty neat though. Wow. I'm a big rock shaped like a heart. And if I'm right, it's over there behind those somewhere. And I'll head back to the van, and then down to that Cottonwood or something like that. Cottonwood area. Down to Interstate 10. Some more BLM land. Anyway, hope you guys are having good and check out that granite. It's old stuff. Hope you guys are having a good day out there. Alright everybody, I'm in a place called Heart Rock, and it lives up to its name. See it over there? It actually looks like a heart pretty much all the way around it too. Much better than the arch, I think. As far as what you're expecting to see. The arch though is just like right over there. Maybe a quarter mile. You see people way off in the distance. The parking lot is basically hidden. There's 50 cars in that thing. Way over there. Road. Wow. It's good pictures. Anyway, hope you guys are having a good day. There's your heart picture. Love everyone. Come out of the park, everybody. Wow. Wow. Probably can't see it, but Interstate 10's down in there. Over in there, I can see it. I can see big trucks and stuff. You might see it. It's like a line right in the middle of the bottom down there. What's this fucking guy doing? Some grass growing in this region. It changes almost constantly. And I'm still going downhill. I've come down, leveled out a few times, and then down again. Damn it, dude. When I get down here, I'll have service to figure out where to go. It's still early enough in the day. It's like 3 o'clock, so I got a couple hours. 2 or 3 hours of good sunlight. I can move 100 more miles if I needed to. Don't think I'm going to, as long as I can figure out a place where I can stay legally for free. And I think it's close, the Chuckwalla area. Even though I don't see anything out there. Look at that. So I come through here the other day on the interstate. Hear that squeaking though? Brakes, I know I put new brake pads on this thing since I've owned it. Sometimes they'll squeak like that. You start hearing it. That's it. I gotta change them. See it out through there? Now here's the entrance station. Anyway, hope you guys are having a good one. Well, hey everybody, how's it going? Check out that sunset. Ain't that sweet? I made it here. I'm on BLM land, even though Google doesn't say anything about this being here. There's the park. I'm on the south end of it now. I-10, if you look close, you can see it down in there. I decided to go into Indio, get some wiki. 25 miles out of the way, 25 miles back. 50 miles for wiki. This is an awesome site. But check this out. This is like, these rocks are not native. It's like somebody, I don't know, some of them are nice. I'll have a few of them. I don't know if they were like lightening their load, you know what I mean? Like, oh, we got these, you know, these are the bad ones, or what, for sure. But there's several fire pits here. Tried to get a little charge right before it got dark. And this one had some firewood waiting. So like I say, usually when I see that, it's like, whoop, take it. Because actually, there's as good or better just right over there. This is good enough for me. It's my closest neighbors. Second closest. closest neighbors, third closest neighbors, fourth closest neighbors, and then so on forth. Fifth is down there. This goes on maybe a mile each side, but it's more of like, you know, can't go too far down in here, it gets too rough. Anyway, I guess that's it for today. It's been a long day. I'm tired. Should have said piss on that wiki and set up earlier. Found me an even better spot. But anyway, I'm gonna have a few shots and smoke with and try to get some rest tonight. So hope you guys had a great day today, and I will talk to you tomorrow. This is Yukon, over and out.